This is Davenport MPP candidate Troy J. Young from the People's Political Party. Troy, what are the most important issues in Davenport and to the people of Ontario, and what will your party do for them?
Okay, one of the few issues that we tend to overlook, or we might not even be aware of, is a political entitlement to govern. The three major parties, the Liberal, Conservative, and New Democrats, feel that they are historically entitled to govern. This is not true. This is a falsity. We are all entitled to govern, each and every single one of us, if we're willing to stand up and allow our voices to be heard. Now, if perchance that we were to break this impasse that exists between the three historical parties by electing independent candidates, including people from other independent parties that are in ridings, what we can do is essentially begin building a new direction for all the people of Ontario, including the most vulnerable, right up to the super wealthy. But the only way we can all move together is to address this issue of political entitlement to governance. Because these three parties, the Liberal, Conservative, and Democrats, are not entitled to govern alone. We are all entitled to government. And as long as we do not recognize this issue, then they will continue to keep the situation as it currently is, which is constantly, if I propose something, they say no. If the NDP proposes something, both the other parties say no. So they function on the word no. What we have to do is bring independence to the Parliament, so that way we can start beginning to work on yes for the most vulnerable.
So basically, you're saying vote anyone but Liberals, Conservatives, and New Democrat, unless they have a very qualified candidate in dealing with social issues.
Yes, and essentially, though, what has to happen here is we have to recognize that there's so little difference between these three parties that they can all be classified as something called the corporate party, because all of the vast majority of their legislation reflects the wants and needs of large corporations and not the little guy. And the whole point, and the proof in the pudding, is the fact that this Liberal budget that just came forward with an $8.7 billion deficit spending is a last-ditch effort to appeal to people like me, to get me to vote for them. Okay, and I don't sell my vote that easily, therefore I run to vote for myself, my party, and the people of my community. They don't represent the people of my community. They represent their party, and the only time that we see them in my community is when they want my vote and they're trying to buy my vote. And you know what? None of them will be able to buy my vote ever again.
So stop the corporate entitlement. Your vote is not for sale. Say no to Kathleen Wynne. Say no to Doug Ford. Say no to Andrea Oravat, the Liberals, Conservatives, New Democrat. Say yes to Troy J. Young. He is your candidate in Davenport, and he's with the people, the People's Political Party. This message authorized by the CFO for the People's Political Party. Let's invest in humanity together.